What's up, everybody? We're back. As of the filming of this video, I'm sure you're aware, the One Ring has been found. So, not expecting to open any $2 million 101 cards, but you know, the One Ring is graded gem PSA 9. It'll be really cool to see what happens to that card going forward. You know, does it go to auction? What becomes of it? But clearly, someone knows what they're doing. Opened it and PSA's on it, but we still got some dope cards, and this set's pretty hot right now. We're seeing a lot of prices rise. You know, we're a week after launch, and prices on these collector's boosters are starting to drop. I mean, this thing's dropped about 150 bucks. We're starting to see them get liquidated at 350. People trying to make their money who locked in a good price. But, you know, otherwise, a lot of singles are spiking in this set, so it's going to be kind of fun to still open. Ooh, let's see what we got here. Cloudstone Curio, very nice. Very nice little foil Cloudstone as their box topper. Those are always a good card. And we've really seen these can kind of be the difference maker in a box. So off to a great start there with these box toppers. These are really cool. And yeah, you know, there's still probably plenty of serialized soul rings in here. So we'll see what happens. But this will be our third and final collector's booster box opening on the channel here, and then we're getting ready for what comes next. Some more Lorcana and Commander Masters, but we'll go through these. Again, a beautiful set, great cards in this set. I think long-term we're starting to see that there's some potential that's being tested. Fourth Airlingus is tested in Vintage. Beautiful Swamp there. Glowing is our first rare there. Horn of Gondor in the extended art. There's some action on this card right now. Commander card, Relic of Sauron for 4. Oh, this is a new mana rock. I haven't seen this before. So add 2 mana in any combination of Grixis, which that's great for those colors. They don't get a lot of fixing, so this is a really nice rock. And then 3 colors and tap, draw 2, and then discard a card. You know, for Unearth, which is those colors, as well as like different milling and Jaleva, this is actually a really, really nice mana rock. I could see that card having a strong future. There, little Frodo Baggins in our showcase slot, and Homeward Path, beautiful. So, right there, another one of these great, showcase cards, really cool. Rising of the Day is in our little triptych slot, and then we got the foil Voracious Fellbeast. And another showcase card, Lovelia, Sackville Baggins there doing our thing with Flash. This is one of the little mini triptychs there with Gandalf and the Wizard's Fireworks. So, nice little fun pack there to start out with. But yeah, there's a lot of cool cards right now. Raise the Palisades, something like that, and blues spiking. We're seeing some of the food cards spike a little bit, so kind of a really interesting time. I think this set's catching me off guard, just in that there's a lot more hype around a lot of the other stuff now that the ring's found. So there we go. Rohan, Eomer, Marshal of Rohan. So many Eomer. I think every single box of this I've opened. Another beautiful full art Goldberry. Great. This is going to be a fun card. Can't wait to see people brew with this, whether they're brewing Goldberry as the commander or her in style, you know, Ozolith style decks. She's gonna have a cool future, and again, gorgeous art. Take a look at that. Beautiful card. Love that. Sail into the West. Haven't seen this yet. A commander rare, instant, Will of the Council. So this is going to be from the Galadriel deck. Starting with you. Each player votes for return or embark. If return gets more votes, each player returns up to 2 cards from their graveyard to their hand. Then you exile Sail into the West. If embark gets more votes or the vote is tied, each player may discard their hand and draw 7. Wow. Interesting. That's a really interesting card. That's a really interesting rare there. Meriadoc Brandybuck, we've seen a lot of him. Faramir, seen a lot of him. The Dunlin Creebane, pretty good little popper card. We'll definitely be holding on to those in the future. Foil Pippin's Bravery. And, ooh, lovely. Foil Borderless. Aragorn, King of Gondor. When he enters, he's a human noble. He's a 4/4 lifelink vigilance for Jeskai in 1. And when Aragorn enters the battlefield, you become the monarch. Whenever he attacks, up to 1 target creature can't block this turn. If you're the monarch, creatures can't block this turn. You just attack through. So pretty strong at holding the monarch there. Pretty nice little foil mythic Aragorn there. And I think that's what we're going to do, is we're probably going to hold on to a lot of these niche cards, keep a few for ourselves long term, and probably move some singles this week, because there's definitely some spikes, and it's time to get while the getting's good, you know? Unlike a lottery ticket, you can't sell the bad ones back. I guess that's what, like getting a $5 one. One ring to rule them all in foil there. Beautiful card. Horn of the Mark. So that's our second full art horn. Horn of the Mark seems pretty fun. I can see this being a little commander card for a while. Grima, Saruman's Footman. Haven't seen this Commander Grima yet. He can't be blocked. He's a 1/4 for 4. When he deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile instant or sorcery. You can cast it without paying its mana cost. Then that player puts the exile cards that weren't cast this way on the bottom. So kind of a Salumgar, steal your stuff, villainous wealth type effect. They're adding that to more Dimir, especially for Commander, and that's always a fun thing to do. Cast your opponent's, you know, hopefully not rampant growth, and hopefully instead beautiful little Samwise there. No ring art. Another nasty end there. And a little foil, Samwise the Stout-Hearted. And foil full art. There's the Shire. Ooh, I think we've got a full play set of full art Shires now. So we gotta go in and we gotta go trick out that food deck. All right. Nimble Hobbit, he's doing a jump kick. Kind of love him for that. Beautiful mountain. Again, these cards look so good, especially in this natural daylight. Gorgeous foils. There's a little foil Gandalf the Grey, little Izzet Spellslinger Gandalf. King of the Oathbreakers. I think this is an interesting Orzhov card. Or another spirit you control, it phases out. Whenever it phases in, I mean, there's some juice to this. Gollum, Obsessed Stalker. I have not seen this mono black Commander Gollum yet. Black and 1, he's got Skulk. Boy, we haven't seen Skulk in a long time. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent dealt combat damage this game by a creature named Gollum loses life equal to the amount of life you gained this turn. Wow, that's great. Yeah, you just got to get Gollum in once, and then you sit back and like gain life with the food deck, and Gollum hits you. Boy, there's some cool stuff. And a beautiful Nazgul. I don't think we've gotten this one yet, so we might be on a full set of Nazgul. Very nice. Always like to see those. Boromir, Warden of the Tower. This guy's getting some love. You know, this is another card that's kind of rising right now. He's a human soldier, good tribes, 3/3 for 3 with vigilance. Nice on cost. And whenever an opponent casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast it, counter that spell. I mean, that's a great ability. This goes in like Thalia stacks, prison style decks so well. And again, human, soldier, on curve, right after Thalia. And then you sacrifice some creatures you control, gain indestructible, and you get a ring trigger. Pretty good all around. Honestly, this is a good value human. Fangor and Tree Shepherd, full art showcase there. The Tree Folk Lord that they've long awaited. Beautiful Wizard's Rockets, very nice. Not the best card, but a beautiful art. And Legolas Master Archer. We've gotten quite a few of him, but you can see beautiful art there and some cool removal. Elves got some good tech this block. Honestly, there's some solid elf tech coming out of this block to improve your Lathril decks and even maybe consider splashing. Is there a good? Who's the good 3-color elf that you can run to get blue in there? There's got to be one, right? Because that elves got some great blue stuff with some of the Simic stuff and scrying, and that card draw combined with some of the removal. I mean, blue, green, black is an awesome colors for Commander. So we'll see. And I gotta just keep wondering, how many elves do they have to make to see elves come back? in any format as like a thing like Elf Ball. I mean, that used to be just a modern staple that every so often would rise up and become the best thing to play in a tournament. There's Boromir again in his normal art. Good card, like I said, beautiful foil Boromir. File of Galadriel. You know, not a bad rock. Legendary, adds any color, so good for multicolor decks. If you would draw a card while you have no cards in hand, draw 2, so there's some build around me. That second line, though, if you'd gain life while you have 5 or less, gain twice that much, doesn't mean much unless you're the one, like, abusing, spending, and paying. But there's also, take a look at this. Look at, is there, like, weird printer's marks on this card? Look at that. Like, that's print tracking. Oh, you can kind of see. There's actually, like, text from another card. So this one's, like, misprinted. There's, like, a shadow print of some other card there. I can't quite make out the words, but you can see that's this text box templating there. Look at that. So little damaged misprint there. Legolas Greenleaf, haven't seen him. Can't beat reach. He's a 2/2 reach elf for 3. Can't be blocked by creatures power 2 or less. Whenever another legendary creature enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 on him. Great. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. That's not bad. This is not a bad elf either. Boy, elves, like, again, like I said, for 3 mana, that's a decent elf. He's going to draw you some cards. He's going to get bigger. He kind of runs around as a threat. Barad-dûr there in the full art. Very nice. Frodo Baggins in the little triptych art, looking at the fireworks and just having the time of his life there. And a foil Gollum, Patient Plotter. Little triptych Gollum. And our last one is a foil showcase, Pippin. Kind of a little Mother of Runes type effect. Protection, he's got Ward. Not bad. I've heard some hype talking about him too as a soldier. Maybe the soldiers deck is what's really getting the juice. There's some good soldiers in this block. Soldiers and knights. And interestingly enough, I forgot about this, but no battle. We all thought there were going to be battles in this block. We thought Atraxa was introducing battles not just for March of the Machine, but for Lord of the Rings. You know, it has these huge battles, but there's not a single battle in it. So, but this set probably took longer in development, so battle probably hadn't been settled by the time that was. Elven Chorus is a whatever card. Forge Anew, we'll see. That might become a niche card in some matchups for Hammer Time style decks. The Balrog, Flame of Udun. He's a 5-mana 7/7 trample, and he's a legend, Rakdos. When a legendary creature an opponent controls dies, put him on the bottom of its owner's library. Boy, so 7/7 trample with drawback for 5. Not great. Now, in a day and age in Magic where they don't print a lot of drawbacks, they hurt. There's our second full art Shire on the box. Shired up. Rosy Cotton, one of my favorite arts. Beautiful card. And another piece of the foil triptych with Samwise the Stout-Hearted. And Samwise Gamgee. So very Sam heavy box. And another food to go with our buddy Sam. Okay. So we're halfway through the box there. Nothing too amazing so far. Haven't hit our big rares. Not many mythics. That Aragorn and foil is kind of the big one there. So let's see. Let's see what else we got. Island. Palantir of Orthanc and foil. Very nice. That's a fun little card. It's got some value on it right now. Beautiful. Sauron's Ransom. Very nice. Very nice. Champions of Minas Tirith. It's a 6-mana human soldier. That's a big soldier. What do we get? When it enters the battlefield, you become the monarch. Okay. At the beginning of combat on each turn, if you're the monarch, that opponent may pay X, where X is the number of cards in their hand. If they don't, they can't attack you. Oh, wow. So if you're the... Oh, on each opponent's turn. Wow. That's pretty cool. Okay. Okay. Just a pain... That's just a pain in their butt to attack you. But I'd figure usually you're going to have creature supremacy. Dol Amroth, very nice. This card's actually starting to spike right now. Manamo is a very popular card that starts as Surgeon Commander. And as you can see, this is a gorgeous version of Manamo. As far as I know, Manamo's in Kamigawa. It's in like a couple, I think like From the Vault Realms set and maybe on the list. But this is kind of the hot version of Manamo right now, so we're going to sleeve that up again. Those Realms and Relics coming in clutch. Those are definitely ones I think we're just holding on to because what a cool way. I mean, that's a beautiful card. Look at that. And Manamo's great. I mean, it's an island. It doesn't enter tapped, and untapped target legendary permanent. That can be so strong. That can be your Nyx. That could be your Cabal Coffers. That could be, gosh, so many crazy powerful things. Like your Commander, you know, Goldberry doing busted things. Like, and that's so cheap. And on a land too. Like hard to destroy, hard to interact with, hard to mitigate, powerful effect. So pretty nice. We got a Cloudstone Curio and a Homeward Path and a Manamo. So not bad on our Realms spot. There's another Dunlin Crebain. And beautiful foil showcase, or borderless Galadriel. Whenever the ring tempts you, if you choose a creature other than her, you can scry 3. Great. For a 3/3 elf, we're down. We'll scry 3. Whenever you scry, you reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land, just put it on the battlefield tap. So scry, ramp on value. Wow, we just need ring bearers and elves. Beautiful art there. Love it. Galadriel's looking tan and healthy. She's looking good. Not all pale and scary like the movie. Okay, Orcish Medicine. That's no good. Target creature of your choice gains lifelink or indestructible in black and a mass 1. That's a wild card. That doesn't seem like right in those colors, but also strong at common. Beautiful Samwise. Super value food Sam here. One white, 1 green. He's a halfling peasant. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, make a food. I mean, that's huge. You just make a food, sacrifice 3 foods, return target historic card from your graveyard to your hand. Like, this Sam is really great. And look at that beautiful art in foil. Love that. Great card. Doors of Durin. Kind of a whiff. Don't really care much for Doors of Durin. Fealty to the Realm. It's an enchantment, an aura for 5. Okay. When it enters the battlefield, you become the Monarch. Okay. The Monarch controls enchanted creature. Whoa. Enchanted creature attacks. Oh, so you can play this on your opponent's creature. I see. This is a control magic. Enchanted creature attacks each combat if able and can't attack you. Okay, that's fun. That's very fun for Commander, right? Put it on somebody's commander, become the Monarch, take it, attack, and then even if somebody hits you and takes the Monarch away from you, they, you know, this just passes to them, but they have to do that on combat, right? Like the way, like they're going to need to deal combat damage to you and then they get the creature. So then they have to hold on to it to attack. And even if they do, it's goaded, it won't attack. So that's fun. That's a fun little blue aura. Okay, I see why it costs 5. At 4, that would be busted. Damn, here we go. Deserted Temple. Untapped target land. Beautiful Weathertop. That's great. I don't have Deserted Temples. And again, we were talking about Nyx and Cabal Coffers and some of those big heavy hitters in Commander. Beautiful. There it is, Weathertop. Minas Tirith, fantastic card, full art, gorgeous card. Goes in that triptych with the Mirkwood Bats and the Vengeful something or other beast, and then we've got the Witch King of Angmar going there. So very nice card there. Peregrine Took. And another Fangorn Tree Shepherd. And a food. Okay. So Realms and Relics coming in hot. Slip on the Ring. Kind of love the art on that card. Mountain. Last March of the Ants. Great card. Great little card. Foil there. Glowing Dwarven Emissary. The Riders of Rohan. When it enters the battlefield, create 2/2/2 human knights with trample and haste. It also has dash, so you can just throw it out of your hand and bring it back, which is actually a nice ability to just go out, attack, and come back and make more. So not bad. I see it. I see it. If you're in the Knights deck, that's a good way to just keep hitting. Boom. Great Henge. Party Tree. Whew. We love to see it. So good. Look at this. Gorgeous card. And another copy of the Great Henge. You never mad about that. The Great Henge is a bomb. What a bomb it is, too. Man. So our Realms and Relic slot really coming in hot there. Golem, Patient Plotter, there, full art, beautiful card. And Rosy Cotton of South Lane. Gorgeous card again. I love the foiling. Elrond. Here's the Elrond that goes with Galadriel. Green, blue, and 2. Whenever you scry, put a +1/+1 counter on up to each of the X creatures, where X is the number of cards looked at while you scried. Whenever a creature you control with +1/+1 counter comes to target of spell of an ability an opponent's control, you may draw a card. Not bad. And right on curve to follow up with Galadriel. Beautiful showcase elf there. Green, blue elves. Here to stay. All right. All right, surrounded by orcs on top. Little foil Shadowfax there. Beautiful forest. Again, those lands are amazing. There she is, Delighted Halfling. We love her. Look, she's so cute. She's so cute. Love it. Great card, too. Boom. Press the enemy. Not a big deal. Elvish Mariner. When it attacks, scry 1. Whenever you scry, tap up to X target non-1 permanents where X, so, you know, gives you a little tap down effect on your opponent. When you scry to go into combat, Peregrine Took. Very nice. Saruman the Necromancer in that showcase. Little mono black Saruman doing his thing. The Knights of Dol Amroth, part of the Mega Triptych. Many Partings, part of that Galadriel Triptych. Beautiful art. Love that card. Gandalf the Grey, foil showcase Gandalf. Very nice. Beautiful card there. And a food. It's a food. Okay, here we go. There's a treasure token. Dunlin Kerbane in the regular treatment there. Bunch of guys. Boom. Swamp. Galadriel. There she is in her normal appearance. Beautiful show. Her borderless Delighted Halfling. So 2 of those. Very, very nice. We like the Delighted Halfling quite a bit. Wake the Dragon. Red, black, and 4. He's a 6/6 black and red dragon with flying menace, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, gain control of target artifact that player controls with flashback. Okay, not bad. Excuse me. Not bad at all. It is a sorcery, though, but, you know, interesting card. Sure. Gimli, Counter of Kills. Pippin, Guardian of the Citadel. So many of these. Saruman in the showcase. There's our mythic Saruman. He's got Ward, a very powerful ward. He's an Esper commander. He's a 5/4 avatar wizard. His ward is discard an enchantment, instant, or sorcery. That's mean. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, each opponent mills 2 cards. When 1 or more cards are milled this way, exile target enchantment, instant, or sorcery with equal or lesser mana value than that spell from an opponent's graveyard. Copy the exiled card. You may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. That sounds commandery to me. Shire Sheriff and foil there. And boom. Showcase Delighted Halfling. So a couple little halflings in the pack there. Beautiful. What's up, buddy? Love it. Love to see it. That's a great card. All right. And we're on to our final pack. Orc Army there. Mirror Guardian. Reprieve and foil, very nice. Island. Call of the Ring. Great for the Ring deck, because just at the beginning of the upkeep, the Ring tempts you. Whenever you choose a creature as your Ring Bearer, pay 2 life. If you do, draw a card. Great. Hugh the Entwood. It's a mythic. Sacrifice any number of lands. Reveal the top X cards, where X is the number of lands. Choose any number of artifacts and or lands. I don't get it, but there it is. And it's mythic. Kind of a whiff. There's a mythic commander. Frodo. Partners with Sam. He's a 1/3 with Vigilance. Halfling Scout for 2 mana. And whenever if you gain 3 or more life this turn, the Ring tempts you. Then if Frodo is your Ring Bearer and the Ring has tempted you 2 or more times this game, draw a card. Not bad. Good for that aggressive tempo in the Ring Bearer deck. Minds of Moria, full art showcase. Mirkwood Bats, Lash of the Balrog, and our last card, beautiful. Foil, full art, Orcish Bowmasters. Fantastic. That's quite a hit there. Very cool. Gorgeous card. One of the best cards in the set for sure. So I think a card we'll see a lot of in the future unless a banning hits it. And yeah, we did pretty well for ourselves there. To kind of recap this box, you know, our Realms and Relics really hit all lands, or except for the Party Tree and Cloudstone Curio, but we did pretty good. That's kind of hitting the high end there of what we want to see from those. Let's go through and see our mythics, but we did get that nice Orcish Bowmasters. We got 3 halflings in there. Kind of ripping a ton of mythics with Frodo, Hugh the Antwood, Saruman. None of those are the biggies, you know. No rings in this box, no soul rings or otherwise. So pretty rare there. And not a ton of mythics, it looks like, especially in our like showcase arts here. The Borderless, foil Aragorn's a nice one. But yeah, a lot of P, a lot of these promo marked cards. And let's see here. Yep, a lot of P's. Last March of the Ants, not bad. And a Palantir. So yeah, not bad mythic count overall. And I love getting 3 Delighted Halflings. Like, that is a jam to me. So yeah, there we are. Lord of the Rings Collectors all wrapped up. Been a pretty awesome set. Can't wait to tune the commander decks and move some singles while they're still hot. We see some stuff surging, and otherwise chill out and get ready for, we got Lorcana and Commander Masters coming up about, just about a little over a month away. So there's not much time till the next big story. Hope you guys are having fun out there. Hope you guys find some amazing cards in your packs, and stay tuned to the channel. More to come. Take it easy. Peace.